Happy Saturday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 5 no talking work from home job leads that I cannot wait to share with you. Make sure you watch the video all the way through because they're valuable information to help you get closer to landing a work from home job lead. Make sure your resume is optimized to each job that you're applying for because that helps increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system. And let me know in the comment section which job you can apply for 1 all the way to 5 because it really helps me when I go out there and research. And you know that I get excited about sharing my screen every time when I do these videos because I want everybody to get a job. There is room at the table for everyone. I am giving you the job, and it is time for you to take the tools that I'm giving you to lay your foundation and build your own empire. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right into the job. Now, job number 1. We're talking about the company APS, which stands for Advanced Physics, okay? They're currently seeking editorial system assistant to work from home. This is remote. Now, when I scroll down, I'm looking for the salary here, okay? So this is the salary. The full range salary is between $35,636K a year to $53,450 4K a year. Then also the target range is 35,636K a year and 44,545K a year. So I came up anywhere the salary is between 35,636 to 53,450 a year, and that is around $17 to $25 an hour. Remember, you can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. Do not be scared to do so, okay? And the great thing about this company, they are always willing to train their employees, education and learning. That is the great thing that I love about companies like that, that are willing to invest in you. And then when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing every single day, you're going to careful review of incoming correspondence is required. Ensure the efficiency of the peer review process. Understand the nature of each communication and accurately enter the appropriate database notations to reflect the intended purpose of the communication. The smooth progression of each task to the appropriate next stage in the process. Okay. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to maintenance of the manuscript and referee the database is essential to this role. Newly submit manuscripts are vetted to ensure they comply with APS requirements, particularly in terms of source file format, including graphics and different materials and completeness of all manuscript elements. And then when you dive down a little bit deeper, even though it says a associate degree is required, according to hiring managers, still apply. Even if you don't have a associate degree, you just never know what can happen. Or you can also have relevant work experience may be accepted. Now, when you go down to the experience and knowledge of the skills, you need to take a look at what they're asking you to do. And you have to understand, if you don't understand something, always use Google as your friend and add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to walk you through on how to do this. That's what everybody's doing, is they're teaching themselves, they're learning themselves, learning things so they can be educated and go ahead and do this job. Like in here, they're looking for 2 years experience in high volume correspondent processing. All you have to do is type in or copy and paste correspondent processing and add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear. They also want you to have knowledge of this here, the Word and PDF conversion desirable. Always, copy that into Google and add video at the end of it. They want you to be able to type a speed of 50 words per minute. Go to officialtypingtest.com where you can practice for free. And these are the skills that you need to implement into your resume: is strong organization, documentation, and prioritization skills, strong written and verbal communication skills, excellent attention to details. These are the skills you need to implement it into your resume to help your resume and application to pass the applicant tracking system. Even though it says position may require some business travel to attend meetings and events as directed by supervisors, I reached out to hiring manager and talked about it. They said, discuss this in your interview. It's a lot of people that they have hired and they do it virtual. So always discuss it in your interview. And if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. Today, this company do have great benefits here. They do offer flexible schedules and ability to work remotely. They do offer, when you go down here, medical benefits, PPO, HDHP options. They have a lot going on, college tuition reimbursement planning. Really great company to work for. If this is something you want to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 1. So let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. Now we're down to job number 2 is with the company WPS Health Solution. They're currently seeking claims rep 2 Forge claims processor. I talked about this before, but they reached out to me and they're still hiring. So I want to bring this to my YouTube family, my YouTube friends, so you can go ahead and get your application together. Now, even though it says posted January the 19th, 2024, I have to throw that out there. It is still current. I always reach out to hiring manager when I have courses. This is a full-time position, even though it says these states listed. Yes, you have to be living in these states in order to be eligible to apply for the job. But I also asked hiring manager, if my state is not listed on there, can I still apply? They say still apply anyway, because when they get ready to hire in your state, your information will be already in the portal, okay? So when we go down a little bit further, and I'm looking for the salary. I want to know how much I'm going to get paid for this position. So I scroll all the way down here, and the starting salary is $17.50 an hour based on your county. And then the start date is Monday, February the 26th, 2024. You still have time to apply, but you want to go ahead and get your resume and application in so you can go ahead and get this job. They do offer flexible schedule. Once trained, you're going to go through 8-hour shift, Mondays through Friday, between 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Now, you always want to go into this job and gain your experience. You can stay here 6 months to a year, and you can always move up and ask for more, okay? I believe you always got to crawl before you walk. You know, get in here, gain the experience, gain the knowledge, and get to the next level. Again, it's 100% remote, including training, so you cannot beat that. So when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to do, is you're going to process all MH overseas claim types by determine corrective actions to be taken on various types of errors pending by edit system and resolving interact edits. You're going to also review, submit claim information, and select correct procedures codes and diagnostic codes using ICD-9, ICD-10, CPT-4, and HCPC manuals. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to create and update all computer files for patients, sponsor screens, eligibility, and other health insurance information. And when I scroll down here, they're looking for someone to have excellent written communication skills. You're self-driven, independent worker. You possess strong data entry skills with the ability to stay focused. Remember, go to officialtypingtest.com to practice your data entry for free. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. This job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent and type 40 words per minute. And then it talks about you need to learn medical terminology, diagnostics, and procedure codes. And if this is something you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today. And in order to apply, all you need to do is you can either you have to scroll all the way up and hit apply now. This is job number 2. So let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. Now we're down to job number 3. It is with the company Owens and Miners. They're currently seeking cash research reps to work from home. This is full time. And when I scroll down, I am looking to see if the salary is listed, and the salary is not listed. So when it's not listed, I take upon myself to research so I can get an idea on what this position pays. So what I come up with is the salary, as you can see, is starting off with between $16 and $20 an hour. And when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing, the cash research representative is responsible to research and resolve all unapplied cash recoupments, refunds, audits, and denials within department guidelines. And when we dive in, you're going to reconcile unmatched deposit to electronic remits, advice, credit card paper, explanation of benefits, and or any tool for cash distribute within company-based practice, okay? And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to research unapplied payments and the denials of payments using internal source, written communication websites, and phone inquiries to determine appropriate accounts for payment application. Now, it may be a little foam according to hiring manager, but it's just only as a needed basis. It is not a call center where calls are after each other. It's just if you're missing some information, you may have to reach out and get those questions answers, okay? You're going to identify payments requiring notification, refund, or recoupment to third-party payers. And then you go down a little bit further, perform other duties as required. And this job only requires a high school diploma is required. 1 year related experience is required. And again, these are the keywords that they're looking for: problem solving, communication, personal effectiveness, credibility, okay? And then computer skills, basic skills in Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. Remember, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn this for free. Basic data entry and calculator skills. Again, go to officialtypingtest.com where you can learn data entry for free. And then it also talks about English, reading, writing, and verbal, and then basic level of mathematics. Okay, so if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. Even though it says occasional travel as required, according to hiring manager, it's not going to apply to people that work remote, but always discuss that in your interview. But if this is something you want to do, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 3. Okay, so let me know in the comment section which job that you can apply for. Now we're down to job number 4. It is with the company ExamWorks. This company always hire. They have great job leads here. And that's why you have to make up in your mind if you are ready to apply for these jobs. Even though if you're not ready, you need to go ahead and apply because these companies move very quickly. These jobs are going very quickly because a lot of people love these type of jobs. And ExamWorks is currently hiring for remote client coordinators to work from home. Even though it says that 1 openings according to hiring manager. Why? Because I asked, they have multiple positions available, okay? And when I scroll down here, the first thing that I want to see is if the salary is listed for the position, and the salary is not listed. So I take upon myself to research things when I'm uncertain. And the salary that I am coming up with, and I just scroll down here, the salary that I'm coming up with is between $19 and $26 an hour. It says the estimated total pay range for a client coordinator at ExamWorks is $19 to $26 per hour. Okay. So again, when we go more into details about it, the ExamWorks is looking for a remote client coordinators to join the team. You will be working 100% remote. The schedule will be Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, you have to be able to work Pacific Standard Time. If you're in Central Standard Time and you're able to work Pacific Standard Time, they will consider you. They don't mind you being in Central Standard Time, but you do have to work Pacific Standard Time, okay? And when we dive in a little bit deeper, the client coordinator is responsible for service inquiries from clients, physicians, nurses, or any representative acting on behalf of the client. This position performs a wide range of data processing tasks, including data preparation, data entry, data tracking, documentation, and filing. All duties are handled with a high degree of quality customer service and in compliance with all company standards. And when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to be handled and responding promptly to inquiries from clients and or anyone acting on behalf of the client regarding questions, report status, concerns, a general request for information. And according to hiring manager, this is mainly dealing with chat and email, okay? You're going to maintain daily contact with the QA department regarding workflow and pending report status. And you're going to also verify all clients' information is current in the database and all client-specific guidelines and our rules or information is documented in the system. And then you're going to resolution of customer complaints and quality assurance issues as needed. Now, the diploma or equivalent, minimum 1 year clerical experience or equivalent combination of education experience, experience in a medical office or insurance is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And when you go down to the qualification, they want you to have knowledge of general computer, fax, copier, scanners, and telephone. They also want you to know Word, Excel, and the internet. Remember, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. They also want you to have a full understanding of HIPAA regulation and compliance and must be able to work independently, prioritize work activities, and use time efficient, and must be able to maintain confidential. And if sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply for this job. Okay, so you need to hurry up because these types of jobs move very, very quickly. Okay, so go ahead and get your resume right, optimize, and go ahead and submit that today so you can go ahead and get that call so you can be a testimony. Okay, so this is job number 4. Now we're down to job number 5. It is with the company University of Miami, okay, Florida. And they're seeking medical billers to work from home. Again, this is full time. And when I scroll down, I am looking to see the salary. The salary is not listed. So I take upon myself to research when I'm uncertain about the salary. So when I scroll down a little bit, this is what I'm getting, $41,789 per year. That is $20 an hour. Remember, know your worth. Always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. So basically what you're going to be doing here is you're going to review and release all physician charges from the assigned WQs in a timely fashion. You're going to run insurance eligibility and fixes registration issues. You're going to review and fixes rejection charges, as well as assign charges to case and phases, okay? Now, this job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, minimum of 1 year of relevant experience, skill in data entry with minimal errors. Remember, go to officialtypingtest.com where you can learn that for free, and ability to understand and follow instructions, okay? Now, if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here. When I say explore within the company, there's other jobs in this portal. I call it portal that they always uploading at least every other week. So if you feel like you want to apply for multiple positions, don't be scared to do that. Okay, so this is job number 5. In this video, I gave you 5 no talk and work from home job leads. These companies are hiring right now. So what are you waiting on? Make sure you go ahead and have your resume optimized and ready to go. You know, like I always say, if this video has been helpful to you, what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as I want you to subscribe and leave a comment. I'm the type of YouTuber, when you leave a comment, I will respond. A lot of y'all have went on other YouTuber platforms and you left a comment and they haven't said a mumbling word. You are more to me than just a number. You my YouTube family, my YouTube friends, and I want to build a friendship relationship with you. And in order for me to do that, I have to answer your comments. Also, subscribe to the channel. I am trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, subscribe to the channel. Also, share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. Okay, you know, videos go out every single day at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have your notifications turned on. I want to leave some encouragement words with you, because we need that, because a lot of people going through a lot in this life called storms of life. Every time you look around, there's situation, there's problems that's arising. You're applying for jobs, you're getting a no, you're getting a rejection every single day. And like I always say, when you get rejection, it's not the end of the world. It's just building your character. It's just making you stronger for what God has in store for you. No don't mean no. It means next opportunity. When one door closed, there are going to be two. When you go down 2 or 3 doors, there are going to be 2 or 3 doors that's going to open with a job on your name, with your name on it. But you have to believe. You have to trust the process. You got to keep pushing. Pushing means pray until something happen. Okay, and you have to surround yourself around like-minded people that have goals similar to you and that are going places. See, you don't understand in life, when you're around people that don't have goals or don't have plans and don't want to go anywhere, they're going to, when you tell them about, hey, I want to apply for this job because I need a high paying job because I need to get me a car. Well, it's so many people out there that's applying for the same job. They're going to always speak death over you instead of life. Remember, I tell you that the power of the tongue determines life and death. And you have to surround yourself around people that is your best interest. And people that always putting you down and not speaking life over you, unfortunately, majority of it comes from your family. You know, you're supposed to go to your family and feel comfortable opening up and talking to them. But a lot of people don't have that. When they go to their family and they tell them their goals and their dreams, they crush it. So you have to be very careful on who you tell your goals with. You have to be very careful who you tell your goals to, because everybody's not happy for you. I've learned that you have to keep your mouth closed on certain things and move in silent. Because when you tell people your goals, your plans, they'll try to crush it. But they don't realize that what's for you or what God has for you is for you. Walking in the favor of God is not fair. Don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. I don't care if the hiring manager say you're not qualified, you know, or your friends, your so-called friends say you're not qualified, or anybody tell you that you're not qualified. Let them talk. But God says something different. See, a job rec can say one thing and God can say another, y'all. I have got many job offers because I walked in the favor of God. It's not because of my knowledge. Like I told you, the job that I've been on, it requires a bachelor's degree. Okay. I do not have a bachelor's degree. I have a high school diploma. I have certifications. And you can say PhD. I have a PhD. Why? Because I praise him daily. But again, I didn't have what they were asking for. But I came in and I research things. If I didn't understand something, I add video at the end of it, and I taught myself a lot of things. So when I went in and I applied for these jobs, I got it. A lot of times you got to understand it's not what you know, it is who you know. A lot of people go to college, which is great. Go to college, get that master's degree, get that bachelor's degree. But a lot of people go and they don't get that experience. They just get the book knowledge. And when they come out and try to apply for jobs, they have trouble finding a job because they don't have the experience. When you're going back to college, whether if it's a university or a trade school or a community college, you want to make sure that while you're going and getting that knowledge, get that experience, hand-on experience, pick up some internship. So when you're finished, you already have that experience and you can put it on your resume and your application so you can increase your chances of getting hired, okay? But again, you do not disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. You got this. I get it. Some people go through rejection. I went through 200 or more rejection when I was out there looking for jobs. But it's a part of life. It's building your character. It makes you appreciate things. And if you keep getting rejection, you have every right to reach out to the hiring manager and ask, why you're rejecting me? I feel like I'm qualified. I've done it before. Some hiring managers are not going to respond back to you, and some are. When I kept getting rejection in 2007, when I first started looking for a work from home job, I got tired. I'm like, what is I'm doing wrong? I'm always the type of person that when I mess up or in school, I want to know why I missed that problem. And I'm that way to this day. So I kept just researching the company and found the phone number, even though I was transferred to like 20 or 30 people before I actually talked to the recruiter. And they sat down and explained to me and say, look, I love how you a go-getter, but your resume is not optimized to the job post that you're applying for. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What is optimizing? I didn't know. It was new to me because it wasn't taught to me. And he said, let me sit you down and I'm going to walk you step by step of how to optimize your resume to the job post. And he did it for free. Did I say free? Didn't charge me anything. A lot of people charge, but he didn't charge me anything. He gave it to me for free because he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at that time. And he sat down and he walked me through step by step. And I said, okay, I get it now. So when I went and applied for other jobs, I used that same technique that he taught me. I started getting invites to interviews. People was very impressed with my resume and my application. Okay. So again, when you're walking in the favor of God, nobody cannot do nothing about it. If they try, God will literally remove them or mute them where they cannot bother you and you can do what God has for you. Okay. So you have to stay focused and keep running your race. Do not look to your right or your left. Don't worry about your competition. Yeah, in everything that you do in life, it is competition. It doesn't matter if you're in sports. It doesn't matter if you're going to the grocery store. It doesn't matter if you drive on the freeway. It's competition. But remember, do things to set yourself apart from your competitors. You got to sit back and just think, what can I do different from this other person that is trying to apply for this job? What can I do? It's people that are going that extra mile where they're going in, doing a newsletter. They are making a video and sending it to hiring managers saying, hey, I am the person for this job. You have to do it. You have to advocate for yourself. What I've learned in life, people that talk a lot, in the right way, they get things done than people that are quiet and don't open their mouth and advocate for themselves. You have to advocate for yourself. You got to tell people, I know that I'm qualified for this job because I have this experience. I have this. You got to do that. You got to be able to stand up and talk in front of a lot of people if you have to. If you really want a job, if you want your business to take off, you're going to have to do it. I believe in you. There's times when people are not going to believe in you because it's people that didn't believe in me. And people didn't support me, but God support you. God will send people that you don't even know to move you up to that level, to a higher level. Okay. He will send people that you don't know to support you. People you don't know support you more than people that you know. Remember that. Okay. Because it happens all the time. Don't give up. Giving up is not the option. We're not going to give up, y'all. We're going to run this race with class because we're just at the finish line. We're almost there. Because what do you accomplish when you give up? You're going to have to start all over again. You can't go back and start your race or run your race where you stop at, or left off at. You have to start from beginning. Okay? Don't get disencouraged. I know it's hard. I know it's tough, but God is tougher. Okay? Have faith. Faith without works is dead. Go out there and grab what is yours today. There is a job out there with your name on it. God is making it for you. He's going to bring that job out there when you need it the most. But stay positive and surround yourself around positive people, okay? Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop procrastinating and be a doer. Stop being on the sideline and get in the game and apply for these jobs today, okay? You got this. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.